Hi guys, welcome back to another video review by myself, Stu, at WrestleFigs UK. Yeah, I'm doing the Monday Night Wars figures, the first wave. As you can see, we've got Undertaker here. Didn't really need another Undertaker in the collection, but yeah, you know, it had to be picked up for the Build-A-Figure parts, which we'll get onto in a bit, the Build-A-Figure. Well, yeah, but to be honest with you, the Undertaker, the head scan isn't too bad, and the figure as a whole isn't too bad. The boots are not the best. They're like Ultimate Edition ones with a toe articulation, and I'm just not a fan of them, to be honest. But the figure as a whole, whether I need an Undertaker or not, it isn't too bad, to be honest. Like I say, I do like that head scan. Next up, sticking with the WWF figures in this wave, we've got Stone Cold Steve Austin there. Yeah, much. Well, he looks very much like his defining moments, one of his defining moments figures, I should say, from way back in the day. Jeans were different colour, and there's a few bits and bobs that are different. Obviously, new technology on the face scan. Comes with a beer can, as you can see, but no markings on there for obvious reasons. But jacket's nice, t-shirt underneath, baseball cap. Yeah, decent Austin figure. I mean, again, didn't really need an Austin figure either. However, I do collect all Steve Austin Mattel Ultimate and Elite figures. Be that Stone Cold, Stunning Steve, Hollywood Blonde Steve, every type of Steve Austin figure that have come out in the Ultimate or Elite line, I collect anyway. Even though a lot of them look the same, because you know, when he's in his wrestling gear with the black boots, black trunks, etc. But yeah, I have got them all. So whether this had a Build-A-Figure part or not, I would have picked this up just to say, you know, I've got all Austin's figures from the Elite line or whatever else. So yeah, moving on. First one in the set from the WCW side of things is this Scott Hall, of course, based on, oh, nearly dropped Austin there, based on the night he made his debut in WCW. Well, made his debut as Scott Hall in WCW. He'd been there before as a Diamond Stud, of course. But yeah, he came out of the crowd during a match, Mike Enos, and I can't remember his opponent. You'd think I'd remember, considering it was such a big deal. But yeah, Mike Enos, who we knew back from his AWA days, and of course Mike Enos was in WWF as one of the Beverly Brothers as well. But yeah, yeah, I really liked this figure. As soon as I saw that he was coming out, I thought, yeah, you got to have it. I remember commenting at the time how they had the boots wrong. They had, like, the jeans they had on the cover went over the boots, and I remember that you know, they should be like they are here, you know, tucked into the boots, much like we had with the Davey Boy Smith recently in the Build-A-Figure wave. Was that in the Survivor Series collection? Survivor Series or Royal Rumble, one of the two. Survivor Series, I think. Yeah, so tucked in, so that's good. There's been a lot of detractors about the waistcoat. Obviously, it doesn't match the jeans and things like that, and there's you know, people are not overly happy. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. If you wanted this figure, I know I did. So yeah, and we've got it, and I'm very happy with it. Came with another head as well. I haven't got it to hand at the moment, but it's really poor, really poor. So yeah, that will never be used. And last thing, came with a microphone. I don't know if you can see on here on the microphone here. It's not a WCW ring. It's actually WWE microphone. Sorry, not ring, microphone. Quite poor, to be honest. They've done that before. They've released a WWE one with a WCW thing and just painted over it. I was just racking my brain before I started filming, as in, have they actually released a microphone for WCW that didn't have the logo underneath? I thought they did, but I just can't. I can't think of it. Maybe you can let me know on Twitter or X, whatever it's called. And yeah, if there was a microphone released with WCW markings on it that didn't have the WWE logo underneath. But yeah, anyway, there's that Skull figure. I wanted it for a long time, and finally got it. So I'll just move him to one side just there, and we'll bring in the final one of there's Undertaker, hit the floor. Bring in the last one of the main four of these figures, and that's Hulk Hogan. I don't know if he was Hollywood Hogan at this point, I can't recall. It's from, I think it's a Nitro after Bash of the Beach, 96, when he turned on Savage and Sting, and basically turned on WCW. And it was the formation of the NWO with Hall and Nash. But yeah, they released a hell of a lot of Hogans over the last couple of years, and I'm not complaining. More the merrier. But they are having to think outside the box and think about what they can do to make them different, rather than it's all, you know, your usual red and yellow Hogans, etc. So yeah, they throw out the box a bit here, with this look. Before he got the actual what was it, airbrushed tights and that he was going to wear as Hollywood Hogan in NWO, and even in when he came back to WWE in 2002. Yeah, but yeah, really like this Hogan. Again, much like with the Austin ones, I've got all Hogan's elite figures and all of his Ultimate Edition figures so far. So yeah, always collecting Hogans. Like I say, more the merrier. They want to release more, let them carry on. We'll have to see what comes next. Don't think they've they've come close to it, but I don't think they've ever released an actual one based on his look from Bash of the Beach 96. So I imagine that's coming down the line somewhere. But yeah, do you like this one with the new tan? And I'm guessing underneath the shirt it's got the updated torso that first came out in the Hogan 3-pack recently, spread over like the 80s, 90s and 2000s with the 3 Hogan figures in there. So yeah, really like this one. And you've heard me talk about the Builder figure. The Builder figure, of course, is this Lex Luger. Lex Luger was with the WWF at the time, and the time of the first ever Nitro in the Mall of America, Minnesota, I think that was. Yeah, Luger just came out during the match, just stood in the hallway, posed, and then like just walked to the back. At the time, obviously, internet wasn't prevalent and all that, and it was all about, oh, what's gone on here, you know, WF guy coming there, but he hasn't, the way the contracts ran there, it just like rolled over type thing, his contracts, and he just fulfilled his last few dates with the WF and just basically left and turned up here. It's a big deal at the time. I remember it in the magazines and the newsletters. I used to read the Wrestling Observer newsletter back then religiously. So yeah, it was in there. It was big news. With this figure though, I don't know if you can tell. Look, the head doesn't sit correct, far enough down on the actual neck peg, so it doesn't look ideal. And like the head just, I thought was, before I started filming, I got one of my other Lex Lugers out. It was like a combination one. It was an old, I say an old, it was the Legends figure. When we had the Legends figure come out not long ago, I changed the boots to the white boots, because in the Bash of the Beach match that I just referred to, he actually had white boots on, but Mattel released it with black boots. But anyway, we'll leave that because I ended up changing the whole figure anyway. But yeah, so I took the head off that one and tried to put this one on it, but this head does not go on there at all. It sits way too high on the neck. So I'm sure there's customizers and that can do stuff with that, maybe drill it a bit more so it sits in further. I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't really work, because I would like, if it would have worked without me having to use tools and mess about with it, I would have liked another one of these heads for that figure, to be honest, because it is a very good Lex Luger scan, this one is. So yeah, so that's it then, guys. Let me know if you've picked these up, or are you picking any of them up, or hoping to, whatever, what your favourite one is. I'm pushed, to be honest, between these two, the Hogan and the Hall. Probably just go with the Hall as my favourite one. But yeah, let me know what you think. Check out in the description below my all my links to my social media, etc. And thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.